Hi everyone, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 mods that need to be ported to Rome Total War Remastered. So this video is going to be mostly focused on classic mods, so older mods that have been either complete for a long time or they've been out for a while, even if there is some development still going on. But in any case, I'm going to avoid talking about newer mods because I expect a lot of the newer mods to be ported to the new Rome Total War Remastered Edition. But in any case, let's start with number 10, Extended Greek mod. So the Extended Greek mod, it's not a mod that I've played that much myself. It's essentially a mod that expands the Greek factions and the other factions too, and it makes them more fleshed out as the Roman factions are in Rome Total War vanilla. And it's a very good mod. It improves the historical accuracy, it improves the graphics, it has new units, better unit rosters, especially for the Greek and Hellenistic factions. I enjoy this mod, though personally, of course, everyone knows I'm not really a vanilla type mod person. But in any case, yeah, Extended Greek mod, it's been out for a long time and it hasn't been in active development for a while. So that's going to be the tough thing about it. But I think a lot of people would like to see this mod ported to Rome Total War Remastered. Number 9, Extended Cultures. So Extended Cultures started out as a sub-mod for the Extended Greek mod that we just talked about. And there are several versions of it. There's Extended Cultures 4, that is more vanilla styled. And then, of course, everyone knows about Extended Cultures 5, which is the more recent version that I have streamed a bit and talked about a lot on the channel recently in the past few months. And I definitely want to see at least Extended Cultures 5 ported to Rome Total War Remastered, and perhaps someone will pick up 4 because I know some people prefer the more vanilla styled mods. Extended Cultures 5 essentially takes Extended Cultures a step further. This was a mod that was originally a sub-mod of Extended Greek mod, and it was focused on expanding and making the other factions deeper. So not only the Hellenistic, the Greek factions, but also the Eastern factions, the nomadic factions, the barbarian factions. So it's a mod that I've liked for a long time. Extended Cultures 5, which I just tried for the first time a few months ago, I really like it. It's become one of my favorite mods in a very short period of time. So I expect to see Extended Cultures 5 ported for Rome Total War Remastered, and it needs to be ported. I want to see it. Number 8, End of Days 2. Now, one of my personal favorite mods for Rome Total War is End of Days 2, and that's for a couple of reasons. It's a fantasy mod, and, you know, Rome Total War is not as known for its fantasy mods as Medieval 2 Total War is, but this mod is excellent. It's original. I've done a video with End of Days 2 on the channel, a Halloween video from last year. And I will be continuing that this year, hopefully, for Halloween. But I really like the atmosphere. The story is original. When you play as each of the 4 factions, you get... it's almost like a novel that unfolds the story of the origin of all of the factions. There's a Lycan faction, a werewolf faction, there's a vampire faction, there's a human faction. And again, I really like End of Days 2, and I definitely want to see it ported to Rome Total War Remastered. I think it would look super cool with enhanced visuals, HD visuals for this mod, especially as a fantasy mod with a lot of fantasy type units. I think it'll be really cool to see this for Rome Total War Remastered. Number 7, Fall of the Republic, Rise of the Empire mods. So this includes mods like 77 BC, Twilight of the Republic, that I've been talking about on the channel recently, the First Triumvirate, and 58 BC, Caesar Imperator. So this is a bit more obscure than the other mods on the list. I really like all of the FRRE mods, including especially 77 BC and 58 BC is also great. They have very historical scripts. The map is great. You have great characters from the 1st century BC, from the end of the Republic period and the rise of the Empire. You could play as Julius Caesar, Mithridates VI, the Tigranes II, a lot of great characters, a lot of great historical scripts. I really like this series of mods, and even though they've been done with development for a long time, maybe a decade or more, I would really like to see some team pick up these mods and port them to Rome Total War Remastered. They really deserve it, and hopefully this will also improve their stability. Number 6, Lord of the Rings Total War. So this is a newer mod on the list. Lord of the Rings Total War is essentially it's about it's very much influenced by the Lord of the Rings movies. So of course there's also Fourth Age Total War, which is more of a book-oriented Lord of the Rings experience. But then you have Lord of the Rings Total War, which is very much inspired by the movies. It has a very cool campaign add-on, which I've played a bit. I haven't really done the historical battles, but it has unique battle maps, including an excellent Minas Tirith, trolls, Ents, orcs, Uruk-hai. It's all great. The Oliphants. It's all great. It looks straight out of the movies. You could play as Aragorn, and you have Boromir, Faramir, all those guys from the movies on the map. It starts with in the middle of the War of the Ring, and it's a mod that I really like. And it gets less attention than other mods, I think, because it's a newer mod and it was built on the Alexander engine. And it seems to me like a lot of the newer mods that were built on the Alexander engine from the beginning are a little bit overshadowed by older mods, and they were kind of developed late in Rome Total War's life. So, yeah, this is a mod I think would be super cool on Rome Total War Remastered. Number 5, Fourth Age Total War. So, Fourth Age Total War, I've said it a couple of times on the channel. It's my favorite Lord of the Rings mod, my Tolkien universe mod for any Total War. I like it more than Third Age and a lot of its submods. I think it's really unique. It has very unique mechanics. It very much delves into the lore and the book lore behind Lord of the Rings. It's set after the War of the Ring, and it's just really cool. It's an original setting that not a lot of other mods touch. It's got such a great fantasy atmosphere, and it's different from the movies, and it really feels different from a mod like Lord of the Rings Total War or Third Age and its submods, because of its devotion to the books and the kind of book fantasy. I really like it. If it gets ported, I'll get a chance to play as the city-state of Tharbad in Rome Total War Remastered. I want Fourth Age Total War ported to Rome Total War Remastered. That's definitely one of the top mods on my list of mods I want to see for Rome Total War Remastered. Number 4, Chivalry Total War. So everyone knows how much I love Chivalry Total War. It was one of the first mods for Rome Total War I ever played. It was the first total conversion mod for Rome Total War, so it totally overhauled the setting, the time period, the units. It brought everything to the medieval age. It is the best medieval era mod for Rome Total War. It's got a great atmosphere. It kind of brings back that medieval 1 Total War atmosphere that I personally find superior to the medieval 2 Total War atmosphere in a lot of ways. I really like Chivalry Total War. I really like the campaign mechanics. The campaign mechanics are so deep in Chivalry Total War. The unique city models, the castles, the moat and baileys, everything is, the custom buildings, everything is so well done. the unique factions. I think it's an excellent mod. In a lot of ways, I prefer playing it to Medieval 2 Total War and some of Medieval 2's mods because of that atmosphere and the Rome Total War population mechanics that come with a mod based on Rome Total War. I really love Chivalry Total War. I know it's been completed. It's been out of development for quite a long while, maybe a decade. I don't even know. But I really want to see some team pick up Chivalry and port it to Rome Total War Remastered with upgraded visuals. I think it would be so cool, and it would be a very cool, since the Rome Total War Remastered map is probably going to be moddable to the same degree as the original Rome Total War map. I think Chivalry Total War is going to be that medieval 2.5 experience that I've been looking for, because the issue for me with the medieval mods for Rome 2 and Attila are that the cities are out of place, and as a geography history person, that bothers me so much. It's not that the mods are bad, it's just that city placement bothers me so much. And I think Chivalry, based on Rome Total War Remastered, might be that medieval 2.5 experience I've been looking for. So yeah, number 4 is Chivalry. Number 3, Invasio Barbarorum. So I'm cheating a little bit here, because of course Invasio Barbarorum is a mod series. It's not just one mod, right? So there's Invasio Barbarorum Ultra Gloriam Romae that starts at the very end of the Roman Empire in the 460s. There's Rome Total. I was going to say Rome Total Realism. There's Somnium Apostate Juliani, which is about Julian the Apostate in the 4th century. There's Ruina Romae, one of my favorites, one of the newest ones released in the series, which I've also played on the channel as the Western Romans, which are excellent mods. And, you know, they do suffer from a little bit of instability since they push the engine so hard with the graphics, the 2D graphics, the 3D graphics. The units are excellent. The time period... So Barbarian Invasion, for me, is one of my least favorite Total War expansions ever, because I find the campaign was done so blandly, so generic, and the Invasio Barbarorum mods really give that attention to detail and care that the late antique period deserves, the end of the Roman Empire deserves. And I really want to see the Invasio Barbarorum team that's still working on the Rome Total War mods to port maybe these classic versions like Somnium Apostate Juliani and the newer ones as well to Rome Total War Remastered. I think this will be one of the most desired mods for this game, and I really want to see it happen. So let's hope it happens. Number 3, Invasio Barbarorum mods. Number 2, Rome Total Realism. So I'm cheating a little more. Of course, Rome Total Realism is essentially a mod series, right? It's not just one mod. So there's Rome Total Realism 7, 8, Platinum. And I suppose if we're talking about classic mods that should get ported, I would say Rome Total Realism Platinum Edition. If that got ported to a Rome Total War Remastered, that would be super cool. Because, of course, it's less of a departure in terms of gameplay from vanilla, but it makes everything more realistic, less saturated colors, less cartoony. It's the Platinum Edition is the first mod I ever played, and I would really like to see it redone, ported, remastered for Rome Total War Remastered. And of course, some of the other mods, Rome Total Realism 7 is definitely deserving of a port. And perhaps Rome Total Realism 8 as well, which of course I talked about a recent patch for it on the channel. So let's see. Let's see if the Rome Total Realism team will be able to port some of those classic ones as well as make a new one. Of course, we can't be sure how easy it is to port mods, right? But in any case, I definitely want to see some Rome Total Realism presence on Rome Total War Remastered. So here I want to have some honorable mentions. So there are a couple of mods that I'm going to put under honorable mentions and not number them, because I think porting these to Rome Total War Remastered is going to be super tough. And those two mods I'm talking about are Roma Surrectum 2, Roma Surrectum 3, and Darth Mod. So a lot of people like Darth Mod. I've played Darth Mod for Medieval 2, I've played Darth Mod for Empire and Napoleon and Shogun 2, and I really like the Darth mods. I never played the one for Rome Total War, but I always get comments occasionally, why don't you play Darth Mod? And I just never get the chance. But Darth Mod and Roma Surrectum suffer from the same issue here, in that they're not mod foldered. So because a lot of things are going to change in the game files, a lot of the things that Roma Surrectum and Darth Mod are based on, right, are going to be changed. So since they're not mod foldered mods, they have to overwrite the whole game. And since the game is different now, and there are going to be a lot of different aspects, even if it does use the same sort of text file structure and .tga files, which of course we can't be 100% sure of, but it seems like that's the case. I don't think it's going to be easy at all to port these mods, and probably impossible. I would say they're going to be impossible to port, and they would have to be remade. So I want those mods. I want to see those mods for Rome Total War Remastered, but I don't think it'll be easy to port them. I think they're going to have to be remade completely, and that's why I'm putting these mods under honorable mention. And one more honorable mention, I want to mention Ran no Jidai, the Shogun Total War mod for Rome Total War, Sengoku Jidai period. And of course, I really like this mod. I think it's pretty cool. It has a cool map of Japan, really big. And everyone knows how much I like the Sengoku Jidai period, medieval Japan. I really like it. Shogun 2. One of probably my favorite vanilla Total War game ever released. I'll go ahead and say it. It's my favorite vanilla Total War game. I play it with minor or no mod at all, and I'm happy. But that's also the reason why I'm putting Ran no Jidai under honorable mentions, because I really like Shogun 2. So if Ran no Jidai does get a port, I'd like to see it enhanced a little bit. I think it could be a very good Shogun Total War type of experience. But of course, since I like Shogun 2 so much, I don't feel the need for this mod to get ported as much as I would have if there was no Shogun 2. Otherwise, this definitely would have been on the list. Now let's go to number 1. I think everyone knows what I'm going to say. Europa Barbarorum. So I want to see Europa Barbarorum get ported or remade for Rome Total War Remastered. That's my most wanted mod. So Europa Barbarorum is, of course, a mod that kind of pushes Rome Total War to its limits, as does Extended Cultures 5 and Lord of the Rings Total War and Invasio Barbarorum. Mods like that definitely push the old Rome Total War engine to its limit, Roma Surrectum as well. And so definitely, I think Europa Barbarorum will be a mod that really benefits from the new engine, from the stability of being built on a new engine and not on an ancient, or not a new engine, but the remastered engine that functions better on modern systems. I think that's really going to benefit Europa Barbarorum, limiting those crashes, increasing the stability, making the graphics better. I think Europa Barbarorum is probably the most epic experience I've ever felt playing Rome Total War from back in the day. I feel that epic experience from all these mods I put in the top 5. EB, Rome Total Realism, Invasio Barbarorum, Chivalry, 4th Age. Those are probably the most epic mods, I feel, like for the original Rome Total War. And I think the EB experience is just going to be so cool on the remastered engine that it's definitely the number one experience I want to see ported to Rome Total War Remastered. So there's my list. I hope you all enjoyed it. Of course, this is just my personal opinion. I also just made this list to get people up to speed on the classic mods for the original Rome Total War, what's available, especially for new Total War fans who maybe don't know about a lot of the classic mods for the original Rome Total War. So again, from number 10 to number 1, Extended Greek Mod, Extended Cultures, End of Days 2, Fall of the Republic, Rise of the Empire, Lord of the Rings Total War, 4th Age Total War, Chivalry Total War, Invasio Barbarorum, Rome Total Realism, Europa Barbarorum. These are my picks for classic mods that I really want to see reborn and ported to Rome Total War Remastered, so that us old-timers and a new generation of Total War fans can enjoy these epic historical and fantasy experiences built on the original Rome Total War engine. So in any case, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in the video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content about Rome Total War Remastered and all the other historical Total Wars. I have reviews up of mods for Empire, Medieval 2, Rome, Napoleon, Shogun 2, Attila, not for Three Kingdoms just yet, but hopefully that'll change at some point. And yeah, if you like the historical Total Wars and you want to see more content about them, please subscribe and comment if you wish. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.